Kayo po ay magte-take sana ng pre-board exam.
Nag-take na po kami ng CWE po. Comprehensive Written Examination po. Para po siyang pre-board exam po sa school po namin.
And requirement po ito
For
bago kayo
graduation
pumasa.
po. Opo.
Bago kayo makapag-graduate.
Opo.
Lahat po ba ng accountancy student required mag-take ng pre-board exam?
Opo.
Yes. At kung di kayo pumasa dito sa pre-board exam na to, ano po ang consequence?
Mag-shift po kami ng course or lilipat po kami ng school.
Okay. So, bago mangyari itong pre-board exam, may nangyari ba pong kakaiba?
Yes po.
Ano po yun?
First day po ng exam namin, January 8. After po ng first take po namin ng isang subject, may break time po kami ng 1 hour. So, 30 minutes before mag-start yung another exam, nag-send po ng link yung isa po naming kaklase ng file ng reviewer daw po. Pero pagkakita po namin doon, mga questions po na nakita po namin sa exam po mismo na tinake po namin that day. Tapos nag-send din po sila mga 10 minutes before mag-start yung exam ng mga answers po doon sa exam na yon.
So in short, nagka-leakage na answer key.
Hindi po siya answer key. Questionnaires lang po.
Parang suggested
sila po,
answers.
Yes po. Parang suggested answers po nila.
Okay. Sino ang nagpadala nito sa student body?
Ang alam ko po kasi, yung file po is galing sa friend nila from STI Caloocan. Yung student from STI Caloocan po is may nag-send daw po sa kanilang file. Sinearch po tiningnan po namin yung file na yun kung sino pong author. Ang author po nun is faculty member from STI Caloocan po.
During that break time, nabasa nyo lahat tong leakage na to?
Hindi po namin nabasa lahat kasi onti na lang po yung time mag-start na po ulit yung panibagong exam po namin.
So in short, you knew that the answer key and whatever leakage existed but you did not rely on the answer key. Yes. Wala na rin kayong time kasi mag-aral.
Yes po.
How long was the break? 1 hour?
1 hour.
Diba? So sa 1 hour break, nakita nyo yun, you gave it up. Bahala na kung ano laman ng utak ko ngayon sa honest studies ko,
yes po.
Yun na ang ilalaban ko sa exam. Correct? Okay. Ano naging resulta ng exam after that?
The result po ng exam namin is 100% fail po kami sa exam.
Among this group or
lahat,
buong school?
Buong school po namin. Kasi isa lang po yung section namin ng BSA sa school
namin. How
namin.
many students are we talking about?
24 po kami sa
24 for the whole course?
Yes po.
At walang pumasa sa 24?
Wala po. May conditional po, 2. Yun po kasi,
how do you get a conditional pass?
Pag yung average mo po sa exam is 75%, tapos meron ka pong 2 subjects na below 65% yung percent nung score po.
Conditional pass.
Conditional po siya.
At yung naka-conditional pass, hindi pa rin pwede mag-graduate?
Pwede po, if mapasa po nila. Ili-retake po nila yung subjects na nabagsak po nila.
So, what you mean is, lahat ng accountancy student for this batch, wala na. Di ba? Technically, you'll have to change schools or you'll have to retake. At the best case scenario, you will have to retake. So, nagsayang kayo ng what is a year of your student lives. No? I'm guessing you think that the test was unfair.
Yes po.
Diba? Ako ay teach. Kahit gaano kahirap akong professor, meron at merong pumapasa. It's a matter of probability, diba? Ano ba yung exam ninyo? Accountancy. So I'm guessing mag-fill up kayo ng ledger sheets or
lahat
multiple
po ng
choice?
Multiple choice po siya. Na may mga problem solvings din po, tapos mga theories po, ganon. Tapos, yung may reviewer po kami before exam. May review classes po kami, may mga binibigay po sa aming reviewer. Pero yung reviewer po na yun na binigay po sa amin is wala po talaga totally sa exam namin.
You mean to say na itong test does not reflect kung ano inaral?
Yes po.
So may flaw mismo. Your allegation is that there is a flaw dun sa test mismo.
Yes.
Na this is an unfair test dahil kahit gaano ko katagal, kahit gaano ko kahirap inaral yung subject ko, babagsak ako. And are you willing to retake the whole thing? Gawa sila bagong test. Retake it. Let's move from there.
Actually, meron na po silang ginawa pong ganyan na dahil nga po sa leakage, ang ginawa po namin is, dahil po sa leakage, gusto po namin ma-void yung CWE. Tapos, mag-petition po kami na, kasi po, nag-enroll po kasi kami. Before po namin malaman yung result ng exam namin, in-enroll po kami ng OJT and research. Yun po talaga yung last na po na gagawin namin.
Final requirement yun na yun for
po.
the whole course.
Tapos, after ilang days po, pinatawag po kami, binigay po sa amin yung result. Tapos, ang sabi po sa amin, hold muna ang yung OJT, research, ang kasi fail nga po kami. So, ang gagawin, in-enroll na po kami, nagbayad na po kami nung for OJT and research. Tapos po, ang sabi po sa amin na since fail kami, mag-shift na daw po kami or maglipat na ibang school if may tatanggap pa po.
Ganito, no? Unang-una kasi, it looks like may mali sa test no? Intrinsically speaking, mukhang yung test was not a well-made test. Yung test kasi, ang goal niyan, hindi naman ibagsak kayo By its very nature, a test is meant to test the knowledge sa subject matter na yun. Now, ang sinasabi mo sa akin, yung test na yun, walang kinalaman sa buong course ninyo? Ganun ba?
Meron naman po.
Okay.
Kaso nga lang po, yung reviewer po kasi is, every year po kasi
nagre-reviewer, di ba? Naglalabas
nag-ano
sila
po
ng-
kami, nagko-qualifying exam po kami. Para mag-move forward po for another year.
Okay.
Napasa naman po namin yung first year, second year, third year. Ang ano po kasi, yung reviewer po na binibigay po namin, napansin po namin na para siyang recycled reviewer from the previous years pa po.
So parang tinamad yung gumawa ng reviewer for this year, in short.
Parang ganun po.
Okay. Yung test nyo ba, Scantron? Automatic checking?
Apo, yes po.
Pinakita ba sa inyo yung scores ninyo?
Binigay lang po yung scores po, pero yung test paper po na... Yan.
Nagbigay ba sila ng list of correct answers?
No po.
Kasi there's also a possibility here which ako personally, I'm totally against Scantron examination because it is open to possibly mechanical error. Diba? We'll also have to see kung ganun ba yun. Again kasi, I'm a numbers guy. I work on the probabilities. Parang sa akin, imposible na sa isang batch, walang pumasa. Diba? Second, yung scores ninyo might be also an error dahil nga Scantron siya, baka may error sa makina nila. Na baka pag mag-retake kayo, mali na naman yung makina, mali na naman yung basa ng Scantron. Wala na naman tayo mapapala, di ba? Zero na naman. So we'll also have to check on that. Now, kaya kayo nandito kasi you're willing. Ulitin natin to lahat for everybody involved sa STI Kaintalang.
Hindi po.
Ayaw
Kasi
nila.
nationwide po yung exam po
It's
namin.
uniform nationwide.
Yes po. Sa lahat po ng...
Sa other schools, how did they do?
Ganon din po.
Zero? Zero pass?
Hindi po. 100%. Kasi nga po may leakage po na nangyari. So hindi po namin alam kung sino po yung gumamit, sino po yung...
Mas numerically improbable yun nangyari kasi all the other schools, pumasa sila except for your school.
Main branch pa po kami.
Parehas naman yung mga inaral nyo sa inaral nila. And
Kasi po, sa review po namin, hindi po na-complete po ng mga professors namin yung review hours po namin. And may mga professor din po kami na di po talaga pumapasok at di po talaga kami nare-review. And sinabi po sa amin na mag-start po ang review namin ng midterm pero nagkatanong na po kami. Pero finals na po namin, saka lang po kami nag-start ng review. After po ng finals, may Christmas break po. So doon po kami nag-review, self-study po kami.
do you know of any other branch na walang pumasa?
Hindi po namin alam. Wala po kaming...
So far, as far as you know, Kaintalang yung may ganitong nangyari.
Kasi ayaw po nilang pakialaman po namin yung ibang branch.
But it's the same exam across
Yes
all
po.
other branches across the same course. Okay? It's same yung testing, yung leakage kumalat sa lahat.
It's
Previous
from the
years ba,
management
100% passing rate rin ang ibang school?
po. Ortigas Cainta, sa amin po, wala din. Last year.
0% din last
0%
year?
po siya. Tapos parang pinagbigyan po yung students na 5 na lang po kasi sila 5 BSA students sa last year. So 5 graduating po sila.
Hindi ba kakaiba yun na 2 years in a row walang pumapasa sa Kainta? How many years ba, since the last time na may pumasa sa
Meron
Kainta?
naman pong pumapasa pero last year po kasi, di ba po, 5 na lang sila. So, pinag-retake po sila ng 3 beses, pero may isa na lang po yung nakapasa. Hanggang sa may nakapasa po, para lang may makagraduate.
Ang labo, ito let me put it simply. Kasi nga, in my 3 years ng pagtuturo, there's always a percentage, at least 50% of my class passes. It might be a teacher issue. It might be an institution issue Kasi Kainta is taking the same test as every other school. But Kainta lang, consistently, may bumabagsak. Yung mga teachers yun ba nagtuturo sa ibang branch ng STI?
No po, sa amin lang po.
It might be a teacher issue.
Kasi po, yan po rin po talaga yung problem namin kasi lagi po kaming walang prof. Pumapasok na lang po sila ng midterm. Like may available na prof midterm na ganun po, prelim po. Wala po kaming prof, self-study po kami lahat. Yung prelim exam po namin, kami lang po nag-aaral sa sarili namin. Mag-take po ng ganyan. Tapos meron din pong issue na dati po parang may prof po kami, parang part-time prof, CPA po, ganyan, na nagka-candidate po. So nawalan po siya ng time sa amin.
Nangampanya siya.
Opo, nawalan po siya ng time sa amin magturo. So iniwan niya po kami sa ere. So wala pong mabibigay na grade sa amin. So ang ginawa po ng management, since may po kami, maintaining grade, binigyan na lang po kami ng basta ng grade na mapapantayan yung maintaining grade namin na 2.25.
So, darts na lang, kumbaga. Kung
Opo.
depende sa performance mo,
dahil din
tapon
po
na lang sa
doon,
board, yan
doon
yung
po
score mo.
kami nawala ng scholarship.
So nawalan na kayo ng scholarship.
Yes po, dahil po doon.
Sige. Okay, so it's very simple, no? Tumawag kasi kami kay Mr. Ariel Jimenez, apparently your school administrator. He's not willing to go on air regarding this matter. Ang huling pagkasabi niya sa staff namin and according to my records is that under investigation na daw yung nangyari sa school ninyo. Would you know anong klaseng investigation to?
Hindi po nila inaano sa amin eh.
Did they reach out to the student body? What investigation ang gagawin nila?
Sabi po nila under investigation. Yun lang po sinabi nila, yung leakage is under investigation. Ang binigay lang po nila sa aming solution na gagawin namin is mag-OJT kami, mag-research kami, mag-retake kami. Pero sa amin lang na mga bumagsak. So yung mga pasado, merong mga leakage silang ginamit or wala, pasado na sila.
Sa ibang branches to, di ba?
Yes
So, you
po.
mean to say sa ibang branches to, lahat ng pasado doon, hindi na nila gagalawin. Ang i-void lang nila na exam is yung sa STI Cainta.
Lahat po. Void po sa lahat ng mga bagsak.
May mabumagsak ba from the other schools?
Yes
Kasi I
po,
keep on
meron.
hearing 100%, 100%.
Sa amin po 100%. Sa ibang branch po, hindi po namin alam kung ilang percentage.
Okay, sure.
Ang party list na masasandalan. AXIS!
Number 68 sa balota.
Attorney Haro, good afternoon po. Si Attorney Gareth Tungol po ito ng Wanted sa Radyo.
Good afternoon, Attorney Garrett, and of course,
Yes.
to the listeners of this program.
Attorney, have you heard of this case na nangyari sa STI College Cainta branch? In cases like this, Attorney, ano ang remedy ng ating mga estudyante?
Let me just provide some context din, Attorney Garrett. Sa tanong mo whether I have received this complaint, siguro mga 30 minutes ago, provide sa akin, i-furnish sa akin
Okay,
yung copy ng complaint ng mga bata. But anyway, I was able to listen naman po to the statements of the student.
Yes.
But let me just clarify as well. Kasi she made use of the words pre-board examination.
Yes.
Actually, yung pre-board examination, sa amin kasi, sa pagpasa o under sa aming guidelines, ang consideration dapat ng isang eskwelahan ay of course, yung mandatory na parang yung paano nyo ina-assess yung mga bata. Sa pagpasa sa isang particular na program. In this case, sa pag-assess nila, para ipasa ng eskwelahan ang bata sa programa nila.
Okay.
But the term of the pre-board examination, I don't know lang kung ano yung context nito. Parang, is this a separate assessment or examination from their usual examination? Di po ba kapag estudyante tayo, parang meron tayong
Midterms and finals,
midterms
usually.
and finals.
Yes.
Opo. So, yun ang gusto ko ma-clarify din. Yung
Sure.
pre-board ba na ito is there side pa doon sa inyong midterms and finals?
Yes po.
Kasi kung you have a midterm already, you have a final examination already, yung pre-board examination is not really...
Sa prerequisite to graduation?
Oh, yes. Hindi siya prerequisite for a graduation because when you say pre-board, that's really when they take the licensure examination. And assumption noon, nakagraduate na yung estudyante.
Yes.
Kung nakagraduate na isang estudyante, dapat, di ba, ikaw ang naghahasa niyan, ikaw ang nag-ano ng estudyante, so wala dapat pre-board examination. If it's really different, if it's really additional pa doon sa inyong midterm.
So, ibig sabihin, attorney, para siyang yung ginagawa sa law school, yung mock bar exam, parang ganon, na you can take it para tulungan ka mag-prepare, pero it does not determine...
But it's not mandatory.
Yes.
Yes, oo. Di ba? Parang sa law, kung may mga mock examinations sa mga law
Yes.
schools, it's more of
Bonus na lang, kumbaga,
helping the students so that that they can pass the
Okay.
exam. Okay.
So there's a
okay.
possibility when CHED examines kung ano ba ang nature nitong pre-board examination is to omit it from the record as a prerequisite for graduation. In short, hindi siya kasama sa grade totals ng mga students natin.
Opo, yun po yung aking konteksto. If that is, yung kung tama po yung allegation po ni ma'am. Unless na lang, yun na nga, baka parang they just coined it as pre-board but it's really a midterm examination or a finals examination.
Okay.
Yun po yung kailangan po naming tingnan. But in any case, I think yung susunod naman po na, yun din yung question ninyo.
Yes.
Ano ang next step po namin.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
since we have received it na po, so So pagko-commenten po namin ang STI on that
Okay.
matter. And then if there are matters that we think that they have violated, yun po yung i-raise po namin sa CB kung ano po ang magiging
Yes,
action po against
Thank you,
this
Attorney.
matter.
Attorney, so you mean to say, di ba, ano tayo, of course, there's a complaint, so they have the right to answer and everything. Let's say at the end of the process, we find that the pre-board examination is in the nature of yun nga, an exam external to the computation of their grades. Does that mean that they will be qualified to graduate on the basis ng midterms, finals, and other grades nila, ma'am?
Although ang who to graduate is really academic freedom of the school.
Yes.
So parang yung determination nun, we will leave it up to them. But
Okay.
on our case, kasi parang we supervise, our sanctions will be with the school.
Yes.
So if you're doing something, if you're violating something, then our sanctions will be against the school po.
Okay. Pero it will be up to the school to decide whether or not they
Opo.
are qualified to graduate.
Yun po yung concept lang ng ating academic
Great.
freedom. But
That's great. Kasi I don't want lang na for CHED to be put in a spot, no? For the people listening right now and to our complainants, I don't want CHED to be put in the spot to say na hindi pinag-graduate ng CHED. Because that's absolutely correct. Graduation in an educational institution is determined by their academic freedom to decide ano ituturo, paano ituturo, and what qualifies as naturuan kitang maayos. So, tutulong sa atin si CHED, no? To determine ano ba yung nature nitong pre-board examination.
Papa.
Is it part of the computation of your grade? But at the end of the day, we will also talk to STI to see and to help them decide whether or not to let you graduate. Kasi for me, based on the expert opinion of Attorney Haro, parang dapat labas to sa computation yun ng grades sa pre-board examination. Nag-midterms na kayo, correct?
Yes po, tapos
Nag-finals na kayo.
Yes po.
Tapos may homework and other recitation grade kayo.
Yes po.
Which is the usual metrics for, di ba? For an educational
Meron pa
semester.
po kaming isa pang kasi po sabi po nila, if mag-conditional ka sa CWE and magre-retake ka, yung Latin honor mo po is
Matatanggal.
mawawala. So, halos lahat po kami is for Latin honor po. Kasi nga, may maintain nga po
How
kaming
are
grade.
you a candidate for Latin honors but at the same time fail your pre-board examination? para hindi nagtatali sa akin pero yeah, Attorney Haro, thank you for taking
Okay,
cognizance
thank you
of
po.
the case. We will follow up kung ano yung magiging sagutan ni STI with the CHED. But thank you for giving your opinion. It clarifies the situation na may possibility pala na hindi dapat isama tong pre-board exam as a prerequisite to graduation.
sige po, maraming
Okay.
salamat
Thank
po.
you, Attorney.
At on our part po,
Yes.
we will act on the complaint. Of course, within the bounds po ng
Of
aming
course.
jurisdiction at rules and regulations.
Of course,
Thank you,
Attorney.
Attorney.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
In-enroll po kami for BSA, for OJT and research.
Yes.
And since nga po may incident na ganito, in-enroll po kami bigla.
Did they give you back your tuition?
No po. Meron po silang affidavit na binigay po sa amin na OJT kami, mag-research kami, mag-retake kami. Na until today lang siya ipapasa. Kasi if hindi today, sarado na daw po yung system nila for enrollment.
Bakit? Why is it time-bound? Bakit yung affidavit would be
Magsasara daw po na yung system nila for enrollment.
Sa
Kasi
contract between
left
the two
behind
of you.
na po talaga kami sa OJT namin. 600 hours pa po. Tapos may thesis pa po kami. 3 to 4 weeks na pong ongoing yung issue na po na to. And hindi po namin alam saan po kami
Mas immediate yung
pupunta.
problema na yan.
Kasi-
I think it's proper for us to assist you going to STI to talk to them, clarify this.
Sabi po nila, if hindi na po kami tutuloy, i-refund po yung pera namin, pero ang process po nung pagbalik ng pera namin is 2 months pa.
Anything
Also, may mga pinapapirma rin po sa amin na retention policy. Retention policy po sa namin, sa course po namin. Enrolled na po kami.
Then
Saka
they
lang-
change the policies.
Yes po. Every year po.
Okay. So, I think that's a more or less fair resolution, no? Si Attorney Haro told us dito, pare-pare. Ako rin, first time ko lang nalaman to. Nang pre-board examination pala is not a prerequisite to graduation. As long as meron kayo midterms, finals, and other basis for your grades, which is the usual thing. Minsan OJT kasama dyan sa grades, di ba? Dapat you're qualified to graduate and take the board. So, tutulungan namin kayo. Anyway, Attorney Haro is in the case already. Pasamahan na agad sila. Shari, sa STI
Next
muna.
Yes
Oo.
po, schedule na po natin
Yes.
next week. Sa office na rin po ni Attorney Haro.
Yes.
And sisikapin pa rin po natin makuha yung panig ng STI.
Yes.
Mga ma'am and sir, kakausapin po kayo ng staff namin and isa-schedule po ng reporter po para may sumasama po sa inyong staff ni Senator.
Yeah.
Maraming salamat po. Magandang hapon po.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
po.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you.